siamo spiacenti, Ben,
Okay,
il
fine.
mio amore.
I don't want to even have to do this.
Dramma, pasta, spaghetti, bolognese,
Ben, is it
tanti
you? But
grandi
you never
Yes,
called.
yes, it's
in
me.
offerta.
Please come
Piede
back. Please, I
false da
miss you.
morire. Si può
Really?
avere
You miss
quello
me?
che
Yes,
vuoi.
really, I miss you. I don't know what to do without
C'è
you.
una
Well,
grande
this is great
selezione.
news.
It's alright news.
Abbiamo
Just please
una
come
vasta
back.
di gelato migliore
I'll end my
disponibile
holiday
questo
this
lato di
instant.
Torino. Nase, tanti grandi piatti
What?
di cibo
Holiday-
in
what?
offerta.
I mean,
Bevo
I'll say
salse
goodbye
da
to
morire.
Uncle Plus
Si
and
può
be with
avere
you shortly.
quello che
Ah,
Onestamente
I'm no
c'è
longer
una
convinced
grande
what's going on.
selezione.
Just come on.
Speak soon,
Lui
Ben.
è un cucchiaio
okay, bye.
di tenere che il vostro goccia.
I don't understand a
Bello.
word. Please, do you know anything in English? Just a single word, single phrase in English.
Grande intro.
That's out of order. In fairness, I sit here moaning, but I shouldn't really. Because the pizza's quite good, so whatever. I can forgive an accent when pizza's on the table, let me tell you. Right then, anyway, today's a big day. Champions League semi-final day, dun dun dun, against Juventus. Obviously, we play Catania and Chievo as well, but we're only going to focus on the Champions League matches because the league fixtures will come to a close in a couple of episodes' time when that unbeaten run should still be intact. If it's not, today's video will become less about the Champions League and the fact I've lost to either Catania or Chievo. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Anyway, let's get straight into it and have a look at today's team. So as you can see from the list there, we've got quite a few key players out. Lucas Leiva, Robert, Gilfie's out, but Albertazzi's out, Minotti could play but isn't playing. John, Monier, Gonzalez, Teco, Oscar, Beckman are all out for this game. Every single one of them. So our team still looks relatively strong, but could be a whole lot stronger. And we're going to play with a 4 at the back formation with the 3 in the middle, as we did against them when we beat them 1-0. The only reason we're not playing 2 up top is because we literally don't have 2 strikers, and I don't really want to play Norman up there. So, Manfredini, Rubio, Derulo, and Baraka at the back. Obviously, Neri in goal. Borba sitting in front with Oliveira and Kondogbia. I actually think our middle's very good. I think we should be fine in there. Ramirez on the right, Martinez on the left, and Seri up top through the middle. So, this is it. You know what? Champions League semi-final day. It's a day to get excited about. There's 2 legs. But the first one is at home, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's get straight into it. If they play that pissing 4-5-1 shit again, I'm going to get annoyed. Look at it! Every time! What's it all about? So then everyone seems relatively up for it. We're standard flexible with those instructions: short passing, play wider, close down more, higher tempo, and use tighter marking. So there's a lot of... Okay, I was going to say, there's a lot of freedom given to my players this time, and they can kind of do what they want, but we've got a little bit of a philosophy going on. Right, ball played up by Neri, headed away by Juventus, and Pogba has gone in on Oliveira like nobody's business. Now, Pogba's lost it as well. The midfield battle has to be won, and so far we ain't winning it. Gabriel Jesus with some good hold-up play, plays it back towards Pogba, who plays it to Vidal, who seems to sit a little bit deeper than the rest of the midfield, and the ball could be played into the middle here. Neri with a good save. Martinez now has to get rid of it before we concede again. Oh, in fact, Kondogbia has played a great ball through, and they've stopped the highlight as Seri runs in. Oh, he's offside. Okay, never mind. Oh, Borba's headed it on, and Kim Jong-in is in goal. I've seen him a few times. He wasn't there last time we played, actually, last episode, but no dramas. Martinez now plays it forward, cleared, and Gabriel Jesus is onto this. Neri, you've got to do the business. Well, they've hit the post or the bar, one or the other. Half an hour gone, 0-0. They've had slightly more chances, which is fine with me, but here it possibly is a chance for us. Konopia into Seri, turns on it, Martinez rebounds. Oh my god, come on. You don't see rebounds often, so that would have been a surprising thing to happen. Jason, wow, that was close. Seriously, the pizza is good, so... Ben, what are you eating? Dinner. Anyway, lunchtime. Half-time. Sorry, I got distracted by the pizza. That was quite fun. Lunchtime, everyone. So, off you go, have your sandwiches. No, half-time. Unlucky boys. You're playing well, though. Keep your heads high. Things are going pretty well. Neri on an 8.3 after that first half. You've had 3 clear-cut chances, but yet to score. Now, our biggest thing here is not to give them an away goal. If you can starve them with that, we should be okay. I'm nervous. Okay, they've missed it. It's fine. At some point, we'll get to go defensive. I'm excited. The ball's played through. Berardi's onto it. He's got a man in the middle if he can find him. Plays it back to Koeman. And Marcelo Ramirez has apparently done a foul. I don't know what the foul was, though. We'll have a look in a minute. Well, only if they score, because then we get to see the 3D replay. But Berardi's going to step up for an away goal. Neri can't get there. 66 minutes gone. Juve with the goal. It's a pity. Okay, so this is what the penalty was for. Berardi, down this right side, puts it into the middle, and at the back post... What? No. Show that again. So Berardi, back stick. What? They said it seemed a bit harsh. What the... I'm going to bleep it. What the was that? Absolutely outrageous. Oh, dear. I don't even want to see this. Okay, a chance to get back into it straight after their sort of bullshit goal that they've been given. Kondogbia, into Seri, into Ramirez. Oh, I'll tell you what, I thought he was going to redeem himself, although he didn't actually do anything wrong. Hits the crossbar. Right, this is going to seem absolutely mental. Right, I'm bringing Norman on, and I'm going to play him as a shadow striker. I just think we need someone to link the midfield and the attack up, and no one's doing it yet. We'll put Martinez as an attacking winger, and we'll do the same with Ramirez on the other side. I think there's a goal in here. I just don't know how it's going to happen yet. That away goal is a body blow. And just remember, folks, just before you go, oh, he's losing the game, the invincible season's... No. Champions League. We're invincible in the league. And with 30 seconds to go, it's not looking good, although we've got one final chance, perhaps. Here we go. Come on. Oh, Parma. They've got Lamella, and he's not good, is he? I mean, he was better in Italy. Ball's played. Neri has... I think we all know what I was thinking. I think we all know. But it seems to have gone okay. That's got to be time, ref. Blow there. 1-0 is manageable. We'll go into that second leg and we'll give it a good go. Not ideal. I mean, why is the game carrying on? Can we stop it, please? If they score again, I'm looking at the clock here. There's rules and regulations. Don't you let them. Okay, thank you. 1-0. Game over then. Yes, we'll go into the second leg in high spirits, although we know that we've got all the work to do. But a goal for us in that game, and things are looking okay. I'm not too concerned about the result. They seem cool with it. Good. Everyone's friends. We're all friends. Monier sat on the sideline, doesn't know what to do. By that, he doesn't know where to throw a brick or a bottle at the Juventus bench. I just do both. Elsewhere in the Champions League, Monaco 2, Bayern 4. We've fallen to Bayern before, so I think... actually, did we? So, just a quick update before the Juve game. We just drew 2-2. We won the first one, 3-1, easy. Drew 2-2 with Chievo. We scored in the 89th minute after being 2-1 down. We nearly lost it to Chievo. Bloody hell. So then, it's the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. 1-0 down against Juventus, and now we go away in a game which is going to be very, very difficult at Juventus Stadium. This is the situation we've had, really, is that we played Juve the first leg on the 20th, then we played on the 23rd, 25th, and now we're playing on the 27th. Then we play Juve on the 30th. Now... I guess the only saving grace to that is that Juve's schedule has been pretty similar. They've also had to play on the 20th, 23rd, 25th, 27th, and then they're going to play me again. I've just realised that looks really... I'll tell you what, I whinged about my run-in. They've played Liverpool, Napoli, Roma, Barca, Milan, Barca, Torino, Parma, Sassuolo, Atalanta. A bit like me, had 2 easy games, and then Parma again twice. It's going to be tough, but I feel like we've got a chance. Again, all the players that mentioned last time still all out. So our back three is Rubio, Beckman, and Jason Derulo, and Oliveira and Domingo will sit in front with Kondogbia just further ahead. Roberts back at a really important time. Ramirez on the right, Martinez on the left, and Norman is going up front. Despite what I said last game, I think he offers a little bit more. Actually, no, he's not. He is going to play, but it's going to look like that. Now, I've played a foot. That looks amazing. Why have I never played this before? This looks like it could work. I'm excited. Anyway, we need to get goals. If it's not working at half-time or whatever, we can bring Seri on at any point. But let's get into it. They're playing 5 across the middle again. I love it. Anyway, so the situation is this. If we score a goal, they have to score. If we score 2 goals, they're in trouble. First chance of the game, it was kind of their chance, but we've cleared it, sort of, that they're going to bring it back into the middle. If they score, it doesn't really matter because we still kind of need to score 2 anyway, but I'd obviously rather not go 2-0 down. Anyway, let's see how our 2 trequartistas work. I've played a formation similar to this, but not with 3 at the back, with a 4 at the back, and then I've used 4 kind of forward players without using a striker. I quite like a strikerless formation. I think they're quite good in this game. Kondogbia goes through, nearly scores a goal. Early signs are good signs. Corner kick to be whipped in, I've no doubt, by Martinez. That wasn't so whippy. I hate to admit it. Roberts in there. A chance, maybe. Norman. What we will do is overload their defenders, which means their midfield will be forced to sit a little bit further back, which means they won't be able to support as often, which will be useful. That could have been a penalty if the referee had blown his whistle and said, penalty. He didn't do either of those things. Now, Neri, you've got the ball there. We need a big performance from you today. Okay, skip the highlight. I was trying to give a pep talk. Robert probing. Norman now. Kondogbia, who's going to be so important today. Kondogbia, now this is what happens. You play like a midfielder behind this sort of front 4, and he is the one that pushes on. The trequartistas kind of drift. I've done it before with Jordan Henderson as the box-to-box midfielder, and it's worked a treat. So hopefully Kondogbia can get himself a goal maybe. Through ball, Neri. Well, that's hit the post. I tell you, every time you play Juve, they hit the woodwork. A goal, just one goal, and we're back in this. Okay, we're going to switch it from defensive. We're going to go control. I feel like because of the way our Trek with was. Oh, hang on, no. Axel Witsel has been playing as one recently. He knows the role like the back of his hand. It's a shame that he wears gloves. So at half time, 0-0, and we're still completely in this game, which is fantastic news. I'm going to go assertive. Actually, I'm going to say there's nothing to lose today, so go out there and give it your best shot, which I kind of agree with. I mean, the Champions League is the end goal with Parma, but come on, this is Juve. Throw everything you've got at them. Give it your all. Oh, deep in my half, cleared by Martinez. Now Robert's going to have to survey the damage or survey the area. But sadly, they've worked it around him quite nicely. Martinez, though, back into it. Robert, little through ball to Witsel, who can't quite get on the end of it. Beckman, though. And can we bring it away? Domingo now. This is going to be where it's interesting. We don't have a true focal point, so we're going to have to work the ball up sort of as a team, which sometimes is quite difficult. And if we can get Pogba sent off, that would be magical. Ball out to Lamella, who can cause a little bit of mayhem. He's taken on one. Berardi, it's a great block. And we're still in the game. Come on, Neri. Oh, every time I try to tell him something nice. So at some point we do have to make the decision whether to bring Seri on or not. I guess at some point we'll have to bring him on. Whether we bring him on and change our formation radically is another question. Right, there's just over 20 minutes to go. I'm going to bring Seri on. I've already decided what I'm going to do. It's a bit of a risk, but we shall do it anyway. I'm going to play you as a supportive defensive midfielder, Kondogbia, and we're going to put Seri up top as the target man. I've not really played him as a target man this whole save, but we're going to go direct. We're going to give it to Seri, and we've got players in and around him to try and make a difference. Come on, boys. All right, 22 minutes to go. There's a slim chance. What's going to happen now is they're going to score 2, or we're going to get back in this. It's just occurred to me that if they do score, or if we score, we're still playing 5 attackers. Okay, hopefully we haven't left too big a gap in the middle for Juve to exploit. Beckman clears. It's not really gone to anyone, though, and they've got it forward again. Berardi, that could be game over. That could be game over. We have to keep ploughing on, though. I'm going overload. I'm giving it 15 minutes. Usually you'd wait till the final 10, but I mean, overload doesn't do anything normally, so let's hope for the best. In a weird 3D angle, it's showing me this angle, and it's a decent strike across goal. Neri does something, I guess. Okay, 12 minutes left. It's got to be now. That's not going to do it. Beckman, tackle from behind. I was a little bit worried. Robert to Martinez. Now, this is where we've got to try and force a goal. And if you lose the ball in those areas, it ain't happening. Beckman, Berardi, they've got a chance in the middle. Cleared again. We're just not getting it to Seri. Whatever we're trying here isn't working. Seri's barely had the ball. Jesus is in again, and that's going to be 3. And Juve are a bastard. They're the only team I find really difficult to deal with. Their forward players are so good. I'm going to have to buy one in the summer. I told you, though, I said either one thing will happen here. We'll get the goal, or they'll score a couple. And sadly, it was the latter. 5 minutes. I don't think we're going to get 3. So there it is then. It's the farthest we've ever got in the Champions League, but it's a defeat at the end of the day, and we're out of the Champions League. It's a shame. There's still a cup final to come next episode, but I just felt like this could have been. I think if we'd avoided Juve now in a one-off game, we might have been able to deal with Bayern in the final, but it wasn't to be. On the plus side, playing in the final means we'll get a lot of money, so it could be worse. So, folks, that brings us to the end of the episode. If you've enjoyed it, remember to please hit a like on it. It's disappointing, but, the show will still go on. Anyway, next episode will be a cup final special. We've got one more chance this season to get some revenge on Juve. So, hopefully you'll join me. With love, with care. Until next time, goodbye.